Welcome to the Tom Taylor Family YMCA. I'm Jennie Wetter with Infinity Real Estate, and I'm so excited to be here today, continuing my series on active and vibrant retirement in the Gig Harbor area. As many of my clients will tell you, the YMCA is the place to be. And when new people come to the area, they always ask me, where do I meet people? How do I integrate? How do I stay fit and active? And I always tell them, this is number one. I'm excited to be interviewing some head honchos here, and they're going to tell you all kinds of great things about this amazing place. Welcome aboard. Hi everyone, I'm Jennie Wetter with Infinity Real Estate, and I am so excited today to be continuing my series on active and vibrant retirement in the Gig Harbor area. Today I am at the YMCA, and I am thrilled to be having this interview with you because I have the executive director and one of the wellness program directors who are going to share all kinds of great information with us. So with that, let's get started, and can you each introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Efren Gonzalez. I'm the executive director here at the Tom Taylor Family YMCA.
All right.
And I'm Marie Richmond, and I do group fitness here at the YMCA.
Thank you both for being here. One of the reasons I'm so excited is I work with a lot of people who are moving here from out of the area. They aren't always retired, but they tend to be moving in that direction. And they have similar questions for me, one of them being, where can I stay active and fit? But a really important one is, how can I integrate into the community? And the YMCA is always at the top of my list. And I often get sort of weird looks, like the YMCA, or, and then I drive them by here and I get this big, wide, wow. So I want to help people who are looking for active and vibrant retirement here in the area learn a little bit more about the Y and all the different programs you offer and why this is such a great place. So Efren, do you want to start and tell us a little bit about the YMCA overall, Tom Taylor, what you want to share about what makes this unique and special?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jennie, the YMCA is one of the country's leading nonprofit organizations. So really vibrant organization with a long and rich history. We've been around for over 175 years. Wow. And specifically this Y was built in 2007. It came into the Gig Harbor community. The Gig Harbor community has also been growing exponentially, really, as soon as that second bridge came along. And the population of Gig Harbor is actually 41% 55 plus. So we have a lot of seniors, a lot of people coming to retire here. Gig Harbor is a great community. It's very connected. Personally, I'm part of Rotary. One of our other directors are part of Kiwanis. And it's just a lot of great community members that are so involved here. And so the YMCA, we are actually 40% 55 plus. So right now we have about 21,500 members as of today, and almost 10,000 of them are 55 plus. So we have a lot of focus on active older adult programs, senior programs, and programs that's to engage adults and bring them into the YMCA.
Wow. Can I just clarify, 21,000?
Yes, 21,500 members.
Members?
Yeah.
How many people what is the population of Gig Harbor proper?
Gig Harbor proper is about 13,000-ish, 14,000. So we just have a great Y with really incredible staff, really incredible programs, and more incredible members. So people really come from out from Tacoma, out in the Silverdale area, to come to this Y and experience what we have to offer.
Can either of you give us a little bit of an overview, broad overview of the type of programs that are available at the Y?
A lot of people see the Y as a swim-in gym, which we absolutely do have. Beautiful pool here. We have a recreational pool that we keep at a pretty warm temperature for things like water exercise programming, swim lessons, which we have adult swim lessons as well. And then we have a lap pool, keep it a little bit cooler. We have a master swim program. We also do some water exercise in there. And water exercise is just a great way, especially for adults as they age, to get involved, to move around and stay mobile. We also have programs like adult sports. We have youth sports programs. We have a beautiful gym facility that recently recently got updated. It was a $750,000 update. So we had some significant investment into our strength training equipment. And then also we have a lot of enrichment programs, and that goes from youth arts programs, sculpting, music classes, culinary classes, all the way to adult creative writing, sculpting, adult culinary, adult music classes, guitar, piano, ukulele. So just really, really vibrant, enriching things that you can get involved with at the Y. And then maybe Marie, you can touch base on some of the really cool things that you do with fitness.
The Y has a lot of classes that serve our active older adult population. We have Silver Fit, which is a class that incorporates a lot of different things like little yoga balls that you can use to help strengthen your fingers. They have bands that you can use to help strengthen arms and legs. Then we have also chair yoga, which is exactly what it sounds like. Yoga, instead of getting down onto the floor, some people have trouble getting back up from that. You don't have to do that. You can sit down in your chair and still get that mind-body benefit of having a beautiful yoga class. We have a class called Enhanced Fitness, which is a class that's evidence-based. It's for people with arthritis or joint problems, but we get a lot of different things in that class. It doesn't have to be, oh, I have arthritis, I need to go to that class, or I don't have arthritis, I can't go to that class. It's very welcoming of all levels. And that's actually, I think, a great piece about all of our active older adult classes. It's targeted for broad spectrum. You can come in and it's your first time taking a class, and you will be able to keep up. We always stress, do what you can do, don't overdo it. The number one thing that all our instructors are looking out for, especially in those classes that have more of that older population, is we don't want anyone to hurt themselves. So we're always saying, do what you can do, don't push through the pain. It's not, the Y is not that gym, which is, I love that about the Y. It's not the push through the pain gym. It's the listen to your body gym.
Tell me about what offerings you would have for somebody who maybe isn't quite ready to do chair yoga but wants to stay really fit and active. How is the Y, why is the Y the place that they should be?
So we have aquatics programs, water exercise classes that are very gentle for people to kind of start moving their bodies and figuring out, what they can and can't do. And then we have the Enhanced Fitness class, which is, I always say Enhanced Fitness is the first stop on most people's dance card when they come here. It's just a way to, again, come in, it's not intimidating, it's very gentle. You have a chair available if you need it. So everything that you do standing can actually be adapted to being seated as well.
Again, when I mention the Y as being the place to be, oftentimes people are surprised because sometimes they're coming from areas that have these big, giant, 24-hour fitness or crunch or whatever. And so when I say, nope, the YMCA is the place to be in Gig Harbor, they're a little bit surprised. So tell me, for people who are coming from that kind of environment, like you said, we're not just a swimming gym, but you also have comprehensive facilities and programs and classes available for people who are very fit and active, correct?
Yes. Yeah, the YMCA of Pearson-Kitsap County, I've worked at 3 different associations, the YMCA of Greater Houston and the YMCA of Silicon Valley. This association specifically, we have 9 Ys in the Pearson-Kitsap County area. The Tom Taylor Family YMCA is our largest membership base. We have a beautiful 90,000 square foot facility, and we really try to make sure that we're keeping up to date with our facility and having the best amenities possible for our members. One thing that really sets us apart from like an LA Fitness or Crunch Fitness, 24-hour fitness, is those fitness facilities are trying to get you in and then collect your monthly dues. The YMCA is really a place that you're going to be invited in, you're going to find community, you're going to be welcomed. The last 2 words of our mission, which I absolutely love, is for all. Marie
love
talks
that.
a lot about our incredible group exercise classes, and those exercise instructors that we have there are so inviting, so welcoming. Whether you are at a high fitness level or you're just getting started, the Y is just a great place to come in, get fit, but also to find community. Some of our classes, we have over 100 participants, and you walk into that class, they're immediately going to know that you're new. They're going to invite you in, help you find a place in the class. Our instructors are going to introduce themselves. So the Y is a place that you can find community and stay. And that's what's really special about Gig Harbor, because I think that when people find this special place, community is here. That is Gig Harbor.
Oh, I so appreciate everything you just said, because I talk about the sense of community here and why this place is special, and it really is because of the people. And a lot of people were born and raised here, and they make this community the heart of the community, but it's everybody who comes who wants to be a part of a great community that makes it so special. And it's really cool to hear about the Y. I'm just blown away that you have 21,000 members. I can't get over that.
Yeah. I don't know where they're coming from.
And a class, so give me an example of a class that would have 100 participants.
Sure. I think one of our, actually our chair yoga class that's downstairs in our gymnasium. So that has, I think that we're kind of touching 115 sometimes. It's getting pretty packed in there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but again, the reason why, and I know that people are thinking like, oh my gosh, this is a really packed YMCA. I'm not sure if I want to be in that place. But it's a packed YMCA because people want to be here. Yeah. It's that place you're going to come in and you're going to start seeing that community life again. And it's vibrant, and it's a really rare, special place. There's not many places like that left in the community these days.
I completely agree. When I moved to Gig Harbor a while ago, I joined the Y right away, and I noticed it immediately. Everyone's friendly, everyone wants to help out, everyone wants to make you feel invited and welcomed. So thank you so much for everything that you do to make that happen. Marie, do you have any examples of how people have made connections and fostered friendship here through the YMCA?
I do, actually. In one of my classes, I had a gentleman. He'd been taking my class for a while, but then another person showed up. Jim was our newer member, and Jim would kind of be in the back, and you could tell that he was really trying. It was a Zumba class, so there's some dancing involved in that. And he was really trying to get the steps. And Jack kind of tended to be in the back too. And so I think, two men in, a dance fitness class, we have a lot of guys that take dance fitness classes. But the guys tend to, kind of know each other's names because it's like supportive. And so they started kind of being back row buddies. And now they go to things like music festivals together.
No way.
Jim was just telling me the other day that he was out at a nightclub. He calls it a nightclub. It was, I think, a coffee shop that's open till 10 here. And he meets Jack there for live music. And they dance. That's the thing that I love. They dance outside of my class. And they don't even care what they look like. They just go for it.
I absolutely love that. You struck a chord with me when you said that there are guys that take the Zumba class.
Yes.
Because when I think of Zumba, I think of ladies trying to
Yes. And it's
get a
not,
groove.
It's not like that at the Y. It's not a gym where ego is really a big thing.
That is amazing. And so that's going to be very different from if they come from a large corporate gym, if you will.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Great. What can you tell me about the staff here at the Y? How does one get a job here, or what are the things they have to do to help you foster this sense of community that you're talking about?
Yeah, I can tell you a lot about our membership team, which is that front desk team. At the YMCA, it's very different from a corporate gym because you're going to get a smile. Within 10 feet of walking into the door, you're going to get a hello. Most of the time, the staff's going to know your name. Skip, Lisa, Billy, Jonah, all of our team out there, and I say them by name because they're going to call you by name when you come into the YMCA. It's just such a special, cool place. And, when you're done with your workout, they're going to say bye, and they're going to expect you to be here tomorrow and hold you accountable. I probably should be getting into the gym a little bit more often than I do. But we just have such a great team here. And a lot of our team are residents, longtime residents of Gig Harbor, which is something that you're probably not going to find everywhere. So we have some retirees retirees that want to give back. The YMCA is a nonprofit, and they choose to give back through the Y and serving our members here.
I love that. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Efren, can we go back to talking a little bit more about some of the lesser known programs?
Yeah, we have some really cool and interesting programs. Our arts director has done a great job at really focusing on the enrichment side of things. And all of those programs are actually at no extra cost for our members, so they're all included in the membership. Adult sculpting is a great class that's growing. Adult printmaking actually is a class that right now we're capped out. We have like 15 people in that class, and they're very loyal to our instructor. And it's really cool. They were doing Christmas prints just yesterday. We also have a great adult guitar class. That's really cool and special. And it's really cool to see retirees coming in and saying, hey, I have a passion for music, and maybe I went into the corporate world for all this time, and now I'm coming back, and whoa, we have guitar classes here at the Y. And it's also a place where you can help share your passion. So if you are a person that's coming out of the corporate world, or you're retiring and you're looking for community or looking for a way to give back, if you have talents, well, the Y is a great place to come and give those talents. One of our instructors here, Tara, she had a talent of hula and Tahitian. So we actually have adult hula classes and youth hula classes here. And she's really incredible. So if you ever want to get your dance on, the YMCA is a really great place to come.
We've got adult tap coming as well.
Fun.
And adult ballet.
Okay.
So.
I don't know where else you can go to get an adult hula class. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're really, really great too. I'm from Hawaii, and seeing that class too, it really reminds me of home. So just really, really cool.
That is so much fun. You have cooking classes also, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually in this room is where we do some of our culinary classes, but we go all the way from young toddler baking classes, all the way to parent and child baking classes and cooking classes, and then adult culinary classes. So for those of you that have a spouse maybe or a partner that doesn't know how to cook well, the Y may be a place that you can come and they can learn, so to take some of the cooking pressure off during the week.
Okay, I have to ask the question because pickleball is becoming the biggest thing since sliced bread, it seems, in terms of what active people want to do. So tell me, please, about what pickleball offerings you have.
Absolutely, and pickleball is so big, especially here in Gig Harbor. It was invented on Bainbridge Island, so they have the Founders Court out there. So we have a big pickleball community here. We actually have the most scheduled thing in our main gym is pickleball. So over 20 hours of pickleball scheduled. And we have beginner pickleball for those people that are just getting interested and wanting to know, okay, what's pickleball about, into intermediate and competitive pickleball. Our YMCA is also in the process of building a large sports complex. And one of the additions that we'll have is actually 6 outdoor pickleball courts that's right adjacent to our parking lot. So during the summer, which is absolutely beautiful here in Washington and Gig Harbor, you'll have those access to outdoor pickleball courts. And then during the winter, we have indoor pickleball courts here to help serve the community.
Thank you. That's all we hear about is how can we find more opportunities to play pickleball. So. Yeah. This is the place
and our members are very sharp too, so don't think that just because they're retirement age that they're going to go easy on you.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. It seems like you have so many programs and everything is so comprehensive. In my head, I'm thinking this must be really expensive. Can you talk a little bit in general about what membership fees might look like?
Sure. Membership fees are going to kind of be around the $50 to $60 range for like a single adult. The great thing, per month.
That's a really good deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. And the great thing is too, we have a lot of people in the community, Gig Harbor, in Gig Harbor that are, working on fixed income or Social Security. And the YMCA has a really great thing called financial assistance, which gives access to all. So if you're struggling to find a way, or you may think that the cost barrier is a little bit too high for you, you can always apply for financial assistance because we want to have everybody here at the Y. We also take a lot of health insurance. We have health insurance-based memberships where you can have access to as well. So if you go onto our online site, you can kind of see if your health insurance provider will provide you a membership here at the YMCA. So just tons of different options for you to get access. And we really want to make sure, like I said, all those classes, the arts classes, enrichment classes, group exercise classes, swim lessons, all of those are included in the membership. So you getting involved in just one of those things just makes it such a benefit.
I just find that hard to believe that is there anything that a member would have to separately pay for?
Yeah, so there are a couple additional fees, personal training specifically.
That's right.
Since it's a one-on-one niche program, right? That's an additional fee, additional cost. But generally, most of our things are included in the membership, especially for adults. Some of our things like culinary classes or arts, they do have a $10 supplies fee for the 5-week program. But outside of that, you're not going to find all these hidden additional costs here at the Y.
Thank you. Did you just say $10 for a 5-week program?
Yes, yeah, $10 supply fee. So as you're cooking that pasta for your spouse or loved one, it's just $10 for those 5 weeks.
Fantastic. Personal training. Do you have options for personal training here?
So when you join the Y, and even if you've been a Y member for years and didn't know about it, we have a program called Kickstart. It is 4 sessions of one-on-one with one of our health coaches. Now, the health coach is not a personal trainer, so it's not an extra fee. This is included in the membership costs. So you get 4 sessions. It's very nice for people, if you don't know how to use the equipment, it can help you figure that out. It can show you, break it down, we can show you how to do it without hurting yourself, and we can also help you design like a workout routine. You come into the Y, you know what you're going to do that day, and we can help you with goal setting.
But to reiterate, this is a new member can utilize 4 free sessions called the Kickstart to jumpstart their fitness program, set goals, get some one-on-one help with
learning the equipment,
learning the gym.
Yes, and also figuring out which classes they might want to go to, because you're reading the schedule. It's like, what does Ignite mean? What does commit mean? And so it can help decode that and help you figure out what might suit you.
Thank you. What about someone who's looking for advanced coaching or personal training? Do you have personal training available?
Yeah, our personal training program, we run it through a third party, and the third party has been working for us for a long time, working alongside us. So we have some really, really incredible personal trainers. So wherever you are on your fitness journey, whether you're just starting or you're advanced and you're looking to kind of take it up to the next level, our personal trainer team and that access is a really great thing to have at the YMCA. And just like Marie was talking about with our Kickstart program, coming in as a kind of an entry-level person, not knowing what the gym has to offer, that Kickstart is going to be such a great, like you said, jump start to your fitness journey. They're going to identify where you are and really what YMCA programs may work for you as you're trying to navigate all of the great things that we have here at the Y.
I can imagine as a brand new person, both to the community and to the Y, a program like that would be so helpful and heartwarming to make me feel like I'm welcomed and that there's loads of opportunity for me.
Yeah, there's one of our advisory council member, which is our local board of volunteers. Her name's Olga. She was actually in, I think, your Kickstart program, Marie. Yeah. And Olga, I remember I was telling her about it. She got connected with Marie, and then our next big meeting, she just was like singing so much praise for Marie and what that program had to offer. And I think the next week she brought her partner in, George, and she's like, George is getting into the Kickstart. I want him to get connected with Marie. George was a little, he's like, well, maybe I want a guy wellness coach, but they're both just so connected. And the big thing about since that they've been in Kickstart is that they come so much more frequently because they understand and know the gym. So when you don't understand the place that you're at, or you kind of feel like it's foreign to you, you're going to be least likely to attain those fitness goals. Getting connected to our team and finding that connection at the Y, you find a place where you can really belong, so you're going to stay.
For sure. I feel like as I've listened to my clients and some of my older friends talk, like the favorite part of their day in so many instances is the time that they spend at the Y. They decide what time their friends are all coming and they all come together, and yes, they exercise or they take a class, but there's so much more involved for them. You mentioned volunteers and you alluded to that a little bit earlier. Help me understand or tell us a little bit about what volunteer opportunities are available. Are there any benefits for being volunteers, and or just how many volunteers on any given day or week do you think you have?
Yeah, the YMCA certainly goes through its season of volunteers. We have some heavy volunteerism, especially during our sports season. The YMCA programs, especially for youth sports, is all volunteer-led. So all of our coaches are volunteers. But really, when you say what kind of volunteers or opportunities are at the Y was founded on volunteers, but also we really just have such a selection. So if you like teaching guitar, you can volunteer for our guitar classes. If you like painting or art, there's opportunities there. If you really like teaching swim lessons, the volunteer opportunities there. Here in the Gig Harbor area, at the Tom Taylor Family YMCA, we actually teach every second grader to swim for free. So every second grade class and all of the elementary schools in the greater Gig Harbor area come here. In greater Gig Harbor area, come here for free swim lessons. And that's a program that's fully subsidized through the YMCA through our fundraising campaign. But such great opportunities. If you want to get connected and you're just a people person and you say, hey, I just want to greet people at the front door, there's opportunities like that as well. So a lot of things that you can get checked in with here at the YMCA. You could be a class ambassador, just like Marie was talking about. There's also a really cool program that's fully subsidized through our annual campaign called Live Strong, and that's our program for people that are either battling cancer or have survived cancer, and completely subsidized 100% at no additional cost for our members. And we have some really, really incredible people go through those classes and truly are unsung heroes of the YMCA.
For sure.
There was a member, her name's Robin. She's been through the class twice actually, and just recently this month she rang the bell and beat her battle with breast cancer. So just some really cool pockets and stories that happen, and if you come to the Y, I'm sure that you're going to be connected to create your own magic story here.
Thank you. Thank you. This interview is just, it's reinforcing everything as to why the YMCA is always at the top of my list when I'm telling people this is where you have to go.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what the future looks like here. What are future projects? What are goals? You mentioned you already have 21,000 members. Like, how many more can you get? Or, what's up?
Yeah, the Y has a lot of really cool things on the horizons. So one thing that we're very interested here at the Tom Taylor Family YMCA, like you just said, we have so many members here. But we want to make sure that people aren't just coming like a corporate gym, but we talk about a lot getting our members from casual to connected to committed. And we're committed to our members and our community. And we want the people to feel committed to themselves and to the community as well. We are adding an active older adults director. That position's posted right now. So that's going to be a director, a full-time position that's specifically focusing on enrichment programs and health and well-being programs for our senior community, active older adult community, retirement community. Also bringing programs outside of the Y. So that position will be responsible for connecting with our senior living communities, retirement communities, and maybe we can bring some group fitness programs there so you don't even have to leave your community. The Y is out and kind of reaching out into all different kinds of spaces. So as we continue to grow and scale, that doesn't mean just additional programs here at the Y, but it means going out into the community and making an impact. If you're that person, you want to just come and be around people, great. You can come and work out on our fitness floor, and maybe you're going to get a warm smile at the front desk, but generally, hey, we're going to leave you alone and let you be unbothered. If you're a person that's seeking, well, I want to make some friends or I want to meet people, our enrichment programs and classes are great for that, but also our group exercise classes. If you go into a yoga class, our instructor is going to introduce you by name. They're going to learn your name. They're going to introduce you to people inside the class. And before the class is a great time to socialize because people like to come 10, 15 minutes before class, greet people and talk about things and say, hey, let's go grab some coffee afterwards. So if you're finding that you are looking for a community, the Y is a great place to get started and a great place to start breaking down those social barriers and for you to get integrated. Whether you are a current community member or you're a new community member that doesn't know anybody, the Y is a great place to get started.
So if I'm all by myself and I'm really nervous about going somewhere by myself and being around people, what I'm hearing from you is that I shouldn't be afraid to walk into the Y and just basically I'm here, now what do I do?
Absolutely. You can tell somebody, hey, it's my first day here. And one of our membership team or our directors will be so happy to walk you to wherever you're going. So if you say, hey, I saw that there's this TRX class, what is that? What does that even mean? And where is it? We're going to walk you to that class. We're going to introduce you to the instructor. We're going to introduce you to a couple people in the class. And we're going to make sure that from the time that you enter the Y till the time you leave the Y, you feel taken care of and you feel like this is your place, whether it's your first day or your 1000th day.
I find that a lot of my clients are moving to the area because they're helping out with grandkids.
Grandkids, yeah.
If they are primary daytime caregivers for grandkids, how can they come and still do the things they need to do? Do you have programs for the kiddos?
Yes, we have a magical place called Child Watch. So the Child Watch is a great program that you can add to your membership, and you can drop your children off from as young as 6 months old all the way up to 6 years old, and up to 2 hours a day, unlimited times per week. We're open. Child Watch is Monday through Saturday, and you can drop your grandkids off, you can drop your kids off there, and you can just go and have some space for yourself, because parenting is hard and grandparenting is also challenging. So if you need some space to relax and to have some distance from your grandkids, but also to make sure that your grandkids are in a safe place, right? All of our people that work in Child Watch, they're all child abuse prevention trained, they're all CPR and first aid trained, and we really make sure that we take care of our kids when they're here at the Child Watch. So you can go drop them off and enjoy yourself, have some you time. But also if you're a grandparent that's looking for a place to engage with their children, you know, you've taken them to the zoo, you've taken them to the aquarium, you've gone to the park like 50,000 times, and you're like, okay, I'm looking for something else to do. You can take them and you can do parent-child swim lessons here. You can bring them into the pool and just enjoy some time to swim with them. We have a youth basketball gym where you can go and just shoot some hoops. We also have like a play structure within our YMCA. So if it's raining outside and they want some of that park experience, great, take them there and they can utilize our play structure. There's great programs like Rock Wall where they can learn to climb and get over their fear of heights, and you can be part of that, right? Watching them and working alongside them. So just a lot of really excellent activities for grandparents to help engage and get more connected with their grandchildren.
Thank you. That is such a great point, because I know parents and grandparents are always trying to figure out what else can I do. It's amazing. It's really, to me, just amazing how many things are available here. Yeah. Of course, we have a lot of community members who are very fit and who are looking for high-level, intense classes or weight training equipment. What kind of things can they expect here, or even compare it to one of the large corporate gyms that they might find in another state or area? Yeah.
The YMCA is always reinvesting to make sure that we have the most excellent facilities for our members. We did a huge study called Track My Gym, and we really looked at the entire real estate of our fitness floor. Recently, we made a huge investment and we added a bunch of strength equipment that's top of the line, brand new. It's Life Fitness brand, the Eagle line, and which is top of the line. So if you're a big health seeker and you're looking, I want great weights, I want great cardio options, I want a space to work out, the Tom Taylor Family YMCA is the space for you. And really all of our YMCAs, we've made significant investments. If you're looking for a class that's really going to kick your butt, the morning 5:30 a.m. boot camp class for our early risers, that's an excellent class. It's circuit training style, it's HIIT style, that high interval intensity training. So you're going to meet people that are also early risers, and it's going to get that high intensity training. And then also too, if you're a person that is going through some challenges through disabilities, our Y is extremely accessible. Our pool has a 0 entry. We also have lifts that can help you in and out of both of our pools, in and out of our awesome hot tub. We also have equipment that's specifically made for wheelchair access. So you can still strength train even though you're wheelchair bound. There's a great member here. His name's Mike Walker. He's a retired Canadian football professional player. He wasn't able to walk, and last year he accepted his Hall of Fame award, and he at the Y learned how to walk again. So there's some really, truly amazing stories that people here are at the Y and gaining their ability to walk again. They're finding connection and community here. Josh is another one of our members that lost 130 pounds in a single year. I mean, it's really, really cool, some of the stories that our member has. members have, and I can't wait to have more stories with new people that are coming into the Y and into the Gig Harbor community.
You mentioned that the Y is a nonprofit, and so my guess is that you rely on benefactors and community members. Tell us about what kind of opportunities. I mean, as I'm sitting here listening to you, I'm just like, I want to contribute to making this an even better place. So what kind of opportunities are available if we want to get involved?
Yeah, so the YMCA is a nonprofit organization. All the funds that come into the Y through membership is really a separate fund than would do for all of our fundraising. The YMCA of Pearson-Kitsap County gave out close to $4 million of financial assistance last year, and we only raised about 1.5. So we have a significant deficit in the funds that we raise and what we give out, but we truly are believers in our last 2 words of our mission, for all. So if somebody's coming and they don't have the funds to get access, we want to make sure to give some financial assistance to subsidize so they can come to the YMCA and they can enjoy being part of here. The great thing about the Y, one of our old board members used to say is that you can have somebody that works in a big corporate job making millions a year, but you can also have a single mom there that's struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. But at the YMCA, you see them both on treadmills and you don't know who's who.
Right.
The Y is a great equalizer, and it's a place where everybody is just on a level playing field and everybody belongs. Through our opportunities in which we give financial assistance, there's also really, really cool opportunities for our communities to get involved. Every year we do a local annual campaign, which we fundraise to support all those programs like our Safe Your Own Water, teaching all second graders to swim, our Live Strong program, helping out cancer survivors, Rock Steady Boxing, which is for people that are struggling with the Parkinson's disease. So many great opportunities, and we ask our community members every year to come and join us. A lot of our staff are also donors here. Our board members are donors, and our members really come together to help support all the great work that we do in the community. So if you do want to get involved, whether it be your time, talent, or your treasure, the Y is a great place to invest in because we always are investing back into the community.
Well, and I know there's people like myself and our company that we have a give back program, and we specifically give back to local organizations. We don't want to be a part of giant national things that we can't see where the impact of our giving comes from. So it's really exciting to hear that not only are there all these incredible programs, but also there are targeted ways that we can donate and give and help.
Yeah, and if you walk into the Y, any YMCA, you're going to see all these really incredible banners hanging around. The Tom Taylor Family YMCA, you're going to see Tom and Jackie Taylor giving since 1991. Our members here, they know our Y mission and they know the work that we do. They're so committed because they want to see that mission continue on and on and on. And for the people that are new to Gig Harbor and coming in, the Gig Harbor is such an incredible place, but the YMCA is a great place, again, to get connected, to give back, and to have some long-lasting impact for yourself, your family, and the community.
I think you need to be on my team for helping people be convinced to move to Gig Harbor. You're amazing.
It's an awesome place. It's an awesome place.
You are amazing. Thank you both so much. This has been really great, and I'm excited to share this.
Thanks so much. Yeah, thanks for having us.
I want to thank Efren and Marie for joining me today and sharing all of this incredible information. I've been in Gig Harbor since 2009. I've been a member of the Y many years, but even I didn't know how many incredible programs they have here and just what a community-minded place this is. If you're coming to Gig Harbor and you're looking to integrate into the community, this truly is the place to be. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to these videos for more great content on active retirement in Gig Harbor and all kinds of other great things. Thanks so much.